So here in Canvas Parent, I'm on kind of what I would call the home screen, and it shows you that list of courses. So you are able to see the grades within those courses. But I find the calendar button here to be very, very helpful. So if you click on the calendar, you're going to see all the things that were due during the course of the week, regardless of the course. You've got a one site serves all purpose here. The nice thing is that you can then look to see if they were submitted. You can see the assignment, and then it's got a blue submitted button for you to see if they in fact submitted it. Now if you click on it, you can't see what the work was. Like, you can't see their assignment submission, but you can see what the work problems were. So if you needed to print it, say from your perspective, you could print it from this screen without having to go into Canvas for them. That is the drawback from the parent app. You are just an observer, so you cannot see their work. You cannot see the comments that were left, but you can at least see what was submitted. You can see the score. Now I'm on my daughter's, and so a lot of what was turned in terms of what she's done is more on that kind of completion versus an actual score. But you can see sometimes the score that is left. You can check that. I would highly recommend that, looking to see not just is it submitted, but look at that score. So that way, that can be a conversation starter as well. You can talk about what the score was, and have your child pull up, Canvas on their device or on their phone, if they have a phone, and then you can talk about what that score or where that score came from. I know I have started to use Rubrics on all of the assignments, and so you can use that as a discussion starter as well to look at the quality of that work, because while we do love to see that lovely little blue submitted circle, that isn't the only thing that's necessary. You can also look to see, it shows you if they were late, and it does show you if they're missing. Also, have that discussion, because sometimes it happens where a teacher, I've seen it with both my children, that sometimes an assignment gets posted twice. And so, all of these pieces of information are great, but definitely do involve conversation with the student, or in your case, your child, so that you get a really well-rounded understanding of what's going on, instead of just looking at what limited information is on here. I do have on my device, or on my phone, I have the student as well, because it is going to give me a little bit more information. I don't use it as a spying tool on my kids, but it does give me a chance to look at that feedback, because they also get that to-do list and the calendar there. And so sometimes for me, it helps to see that feedback, especially with my daughter. She's younger, and so I can look at the feedback that her teachers have left, and it lets me know how I can help support her when I'm helping her with her assignments. So looking at the student version of the calendar, it looks a lot different. But here I can see what was due. I can look back at assignments and see, on some of her like math assignments, I can go back and see some of the feedback that was left by clicking on this submission button. And that way I know where I can support her. Having both of those tools on my phone has really made a big difference in how I've been able to support both kids there in their remote learning. I hope this video helps you into knowing how to use some of that technology as an additional way to support your own child in this new version of the classroom.